Hi guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me, and I'm going to be using quite a few new to me Urban Decay products. Some are new to the brand. Kind of exciting to use some new products. I don't know if you guys knew, but I recently got the Urban Decay Naked Cherry. If you follow me on my Instagram, you would have saw these went on sale at Ulta for like $29, I think. So I thought I would pick it up. We had this palette at work and I had played around with it a little bit and I was like, yes, I do want to purchase this. As part of my job, if you guys didn't know, I've gone back to doing hair and makeup in a salon, which has been really exciting. And we get to work with lots of different brands and vendors. And the regional director for Urban Decay came and did some trainings for us. So I was able to try out some of their new products, which is their Stay Naked foundation. I did a whole review on this. And also they have the new all-nighter face primer. And then they have a new setting spray that's the matte version of the all-nighter. But this is just the regular, just a little sample she gave me. So I'm going to use some of this with my new Naked Cherry palette. I used to have all three Naked palettes and I've just decluttered them since then. So it's fun to have another Naked palette in my collection. I really like this. And I just realized I haven't done any like get ready with me or tutorials using this palette. So I was like, this will be fun. I'll use a bunch of Urban Decay stuff, have a little fun playing with it. It's going to be a good old fun time. So I think I'm going to start with eyes first. I've been doing that a lot more recently and I've really liked it. So for eye primer, I purchased this about, I don't know, like a month and a half ago. And I'm still going strong on it. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. And it seems to work really well. It seems to keep my eyeshadow from creasing. And it does have kind of that, it has a nice coverage to it. So it kind of blanks out your lid. And you also can kind of put it under the eye to help with priming for your concealers. So far it's been going good. If you're not familiar with the Cherry palette, here's a look at the palette. It's very beautiful. I love that they have a matte light cream shade. It's perfect for my skin tone. Also these two matte shades that are great for like transition. This shimmer shade is really awesome. And then you have like a darker matte shade and then an even deeper matte shade and then some shimmers. I really like it. I've been having fun with it. I thought it was going to be really similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, but actually it's not really similar at all. Like I feel like I get completely different looks when I use the two different palettes. So still happy to have it. Do I need it? No. Do I like it? Yes. Story of my life. So I'm going to go into the matte cream shade, which is called Hotspot. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. So I'm going to go into the shade Juicy. It's a really pretty like peachy shade. And the one next to it is a little bit more pink. And so I like this one for today. It just has such a nice spring vibe. And I've been feeling spring vibes even though it's only like 40 degrees today. It's like, oh, but I want it to be spring. Next, I'm going to go into the shade called Being. It's another matte shade. So how have I been? Oh my gosh, I've been so busy, which is why I haven't been uploading as frequently. Just because I have gone back to work and life is crazy. It's just, I don't even know. It's just flying. I feel like I have learned and grown so much as like an artist, I guess I'll say. As a hairstylist, as a makeup artist. It's amazing how just pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and getting yourself into a new environment really helps you be even better. Because I've done hair a long time, but there was a long time that I spent so much of my time doing the same clients and very predictable work. And now I have no idea what's going to come in. Especially since I'm building again, I get a lot of like random call-ins to the salon and you never know. You never know what those random call-ins are going to be. So it's made things a little adventurous for me. I honestly, have no idea what I'm going to be doing that day, but it's been super fun and I've really, really enjoyed it. And I love the people I work with. Like I've always, made friends with the people in my salon most of the time, except for the girl that stole from me, but that's another story. But like most of the time, like I had friends, but it's like, I feel like everyone there is so nice and they really want me to be there and they're excited that I'm there. So it makes a difference when you go to work and you feel like you're wanted and accepted and everyone's excited to see you. They're always so complimentary and just very kind to me. So it just makes it so much more of a positive experience for me. There are some colors that I'm not as familiar with, and even though you know color as a stylist, if you do hair, you know this. Every color line is a little differently. So I might like formulate something in my mind with a color I'm used to, and then I have to like say what's going to be the closest thing in this line. And so that is also something that I've had to kind of learn. It's been a, you know, good experience, but you know, it takes time, and so far it's all been going really well. So now I'm going to go in with, I think let's do Devilish. So that's the color right here. I'm just going for like a gradient eye. And I'm just going to put that on the lid as the darkest shade here. I like that this palette has a lot of mattes because matte colors are very flattering on most everyone. I mean, they're flattering on textured eyelids, on aging eyelids, on hooded eyelids, where not everyone can do shimmer. So it's kind of fun just to go for a matte look every once in a while. I'm going to add a little pop of shimmer, but obviously that would be totally optional. They do have a little bit of kickback. As you can see, I've got a little transfer below my eye there from using this brush, but it's not a big deal. I'll just clean it up and I will, that's why I did my foundation last. All right, so next I'm going to go into the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. So this face primer, I would say, is best for just longevity of foundation. It does smooth the skin, but it's not going to be as great for texture as something like, you know, it doesn't have that moussey pore filling consistency like Professional from Benefit, or the Optical Illusion Primer from Urban Decay is much better at smoothing, but this one definitely gets like a tackiness to it. And so it is really great for gripping foundation. So if you're not someone who has a lot of texture or like brightening issues, you want like some overall smoothness, I really like this. It's very lightweight and I do feel like it does a good job of making my makeup last. It definitely doesn't have the same silicone-y feeling as the Smashbox primer. That one definitely has more of like a greasy feeling. I feel like this one would be really great for people who do have slightly oil skin because it definitely like, it's not drying in any way, but it definitely mattifies the skin. It doesn't have like any dewiness or radiance. It's not necessarily hydrating or like, you know, illuminating basically. But I do think it lasts really well and it makes the skin look really good once the foundation is on. So I'm still here for it. Since Tati brought out her Blendiful, I've been playing around with like these little sponges. This one actually is a microfiber sponge. It is not just your typical, it's not your typical sponge that you would use that comes in like a compact. It's made, you know, to have like liquid and stuff. And this is one I just bought off Amazon. So, you know, just figured, hey, you know, why not try something new? I'm not quite ready to drop $18 on that. I'm just saying, maybe it's time for a new anti-haul. Let me know. Do you guys want to see anti-hauls make a comeback? It's been a few years. It was just so crazy because they got so super popular and then I just felt like it was, I don't know. I almost became attacked for doing my own video. It was like the weirdest thing. So I stopped doing them for a while. Let me know if you guys want to see them come back. So I have these in a couple sizes. This is the only one I have here. The other ones I took to work. But I do have a larger one, and then this is the smaller one. It's not like heart-shaped like Tati's is. But I did use it to smooth the foundation. So like when you're applying foundation on someone else and they have a little bit of flecks of skin or something, sometimes it'll get a little patchy. I went right around the nose with the brush where the brush kind of leaves streaks sometimes. I just tapped it like that and I was like, oh girl, that looks really good. It really helped. And I do feel like it doesn't soak up the foundation as much as a typical beauty blender, beauty sponge would. So I've been having fun trying this out. I realized I did everything except for the tip of my nose and now I look like Rudolph. So there's that. It would be fun to try out the Blendiful But at this moment, I just wasn't ready to like invest until I see more like non-PR reviews. Not that I don't trust influencers, but I think everyone's like, oh yeah, it's going to be great. But it's like, when you get so much makeup sent to you, you're going to think it's great, sure. But like, would you spend your hard-earned money on it if you weren't getting it for free? Like, that's what I want to know. And so we'll see if I end up purchasing one in the future. What do you guys think? Are you going to be buying one? Do you think it's a gimmick? Do you think it's awesome? Because I'll tell you, I bought these off Amazon and I'm really liking them so far. So for concealer, I'm still using this e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer. I know it's cheap, but it works. It doesn't give me milia under my eyes like the Tarte Shape Tape. I haven't really needed to buy another concealer because I feel like this one works really good. And so I'm here for it. This also works really great to prime the eyelids if you're looking for like a budget primer. I do find I'm using up so much more foundation and things as of late because I wear makeup more often. Because I used to, you know, not wear it every day. And I don't wear it every day now, but typically if I don't, it's only like once a week. I'm not wearing it. Most of the time I am. And I'm usually going like full glam because like when you're in the salon working, like I want people to come in and be like, that girl knows what she's doing. Like she looks flawless. You know, you don't want to be in there with like some yesterday's crusty mascara and a half tinted moisturizer and be like, oh yeah, I'm here to do your hair. Now my hair looks kind of crusty today, but I put my extensions back in and I just have, it's actually looked cute, I thought, in this like little braid, but you know, kind of gets those little pieces falling out and it looks like I'm a little disheveled, but it is actually done. So for powder, I'm using this Pacifica Neutral Mattifier powder. I still really like this. I've used it for a long time. In my training, and I promise you guys, I'm not making anything off of this. Like, I'm not sponsored by Urban Decay. I mean, I wish I was sponsored by Urban Decay. But I'm just kind of sharing you the product knowledge that I learned. They do have a new powder that I'm tempted to try. It's the Stay Naked, like, formula, but it is like a hydrating powder, if that even makes sense. And it's called The Fix. And it comes in a ton of colors, and I tried it out and it was really nice, but I haven't purchased it. It's good for people who want to set their foundation with the powder foundation for extra coverage, or for those who don't like foundation, like liquid foundation. You can also try it that way too. All right, I'm gonna apply a little bit more on my little problem area there. I don't know what exactly happened. I just woke up with that and I was like, no one invited you. And I also think one of my lip products was bothering me because I started breaking out around my mouth. Like, that's when you know, like, okay, what was it? Needs to be thrown away because ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? I've still been using this Sculpt and Glow from Folklore Beauty. I still really like it. It's still a good color for me. And so I've been using this to do a little contouring. I just find that product that, even if it's like kind of off the beaten path, if it like works good, it's like, you're gonna be here for it regardless of who makes it. Like, you know, this isn't like this is more of an indie brand, but it's not as accessible, I guess, for people to buy, but I still really like it. And this highlighter shade is so good. I recently pulled out this little Essence Blush Up powder. I don't even know if they still make this, honestly. But it was cute. It was fun. It's a little pinky. And I've just been kind of playing with that on like the apples of my cheeks. And highlighting. My favorite highlight brush is this one from AOA Studios. This is the F19. This is at $1 brush, people. And I don't know what it is about the size. Perfect size for highlighting. I get this from Shop Miss A. It just, see how good that is? The color is perfect and the size is perfect. Like, I feel like sometimes the little fan brushes like this, I don't have my big fan brush here. I need to have my husband bring it, but I don't have my big fan brush. So the little one was just too scrawny. And this one is just the perfect size. I feel like it just looks so beautiful and oh, I love it. All right, let me finish my brows. I had a brow pencil I was using, but I used it up. So I'm using the rest of this Essence Make Me Brow. This is the blonde shade. I need to get a new brow pencil because I don't love this one, but it does okay. Sometimes with brow pencils, though, it's like you don't know you're almost out till you're almost out, and then you're like, now I'm out. And I just haven't gotten to the store to get another one. Alrighty, so I'm going to go into the shade Young Love. This is a shimmer shade, and I'm going to put that under my lash line. And I'll just kind of diffuse that out. And I'm going to go in with Turn On, which is this light shade right here, and put that in the inner corner. I might put a little bit of this hot spot on it to brighten it up just a hair. Mix those two colors. And I get the brightness I want and then the shimmer too. So somehow this LA Colors black eyeliner is still going strong. So I'm going to use that on my lash line. Alright, so overall, I'm doing good. I'm still in Utah. My husband's still in Houston. Still looking for a job. His health is, I guess, okay. It's not like super great, but he's managing. My kids are still doing homeschool. We're not doing K-12 anymore. We switched to traditional homeschool. And I'm working. It just worked out better that way because otherwise, if I sent them back to public school, I would never have seen them because my work schedule is like afternoons and evenings. So it's all going really good. Like, you might think it's kind of crazy that I'm like working and homeschooling and living away from my husband, but it's all like on the course for the best life possible. Like, it's just part of the journey, you know. It's not our final destination. This is the CoverGirl Supersizer Fibers. I've tried some other mascaras. I tried to go back to the Essence Lash Princess. Guys, I just like this one better. And I only can find it at like random grocery stores. I don't even know exactly, or I think they have it at Walmart, but it's hard to find sometimes. So, but it is so good. Just love it. So yeah, we're just chugging along here, day by day. And now I'm gonna do, this is Dead Roses. This is a matte lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got this shade and 3 other shades in a little set from TJ Maxx for like $12 or something ridiculous. I like wearing these to work though because they are mattes. They last a really long time. And I just don't have to worry about like fussing with my lip stuff. And when you're like cutting hair, I don't like to wear something that's super glossy because I don't want it to like get in there. So it's been good. Like, I haven't had issues with it like bleeding and stuff. So yeah, overall it's been a nice, comfortable wear lipstick. It's hard to put it on, like it kind of tugs, but after you get it on, it's good. So I'm going to finish off with the All Nighter spray. And this is my finished look. I feel like I need a touch more blush. Anyone else agree? I don't know. I know I already said it, but sometimes you just gotta go back in, you know? Like, I always feel like when I'm finishing my client's makeup, I'll look at them and everything looks really blended, and I pull out my camera, and then the camera will pick up like this littlest inconsistency of something, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna fix that. It's so weird how when I look in the monitor, it shows things like more clearly than I can even see them. It's so bizarre. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys liked this look featuring the Urban Decay Cherry palette. If you guys want to see any more looks with this, let me know. I also recently got the Alyssa Edwards palette. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. I've worn it to work a few times. The purples in this are so amazing. And purples are kind of hard to get. But I mean, in this matte, like matte purples. Look at those. Whew. So I really wanted to try the purples, and they are very good. And yeah, so if you guys want to see a look with that palette, I think this has been out for a little while, but I was just having fun playing with more of those bright colors. And if there's any other specific videos you guys want to see, I'll try to sneak them in on my days off. So now I work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So Monday and Thursdays are kind of my like filming, grocery shopping, catch up on everything else, laundry days. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Be sure to check me out on Facebook and on Instagram if you guys want to see more of what I'm up to. I post my stories really regularly. I'm always posting my daily workout. I post pictures of my clients' makeup and hair. So if you're just interested on what I'm up to, go check me out there. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!